Okay, Sehopa. Greetings. I am Governor John Antonio Sr. And for those that might not know me, my father is the late Harry Antonio Sr. from Pueblo Village, Guishchi. And my mother is the late Ruby Sarcino Antonio from Laguna Village, Kawaika. I am Titshano, Big Water Clan, Cube, Washchista, Little Badger. I will be providing a status report on the COVID-19 cases we are experiencing on our Pueblo. The virus continues to impact our community, our Pueblo entities, and our Pueblo operations. The Pueblo COVID-19 cases update within our Pueblo boundaries is provided on the slide that you will see in a bit. And one important and sad number to report is the passing of 18 tribal members. You know, it's very unfortunate that when our members pass on, we can't give them the proper burial. We can't say our traditional goodbyes. And it's the sad situation, Po. So please remember, be safe. In addition, we have 10 households in quarantine or isolation, which affects 63 people. Our Pueblo Emergency Operations Center has been working around the clock to keep this virus at a manageable level, but we still need everyone's support and cooperation. And I commend the EOC for all the work they do. You know, it's tiresome, but they're in there trying to keep us all safe. So please follow all the orders that they issue. Over the past week, our cases were due to family gatherings, family members visiting other households, and more concerning, kids going to other households. Our contact tracers are now handling outbreaks of cases with children becoming infected with the virus. Within the past 5 days, 4 cases have been children who unknowingly carried the virus while playing with other children and visiting different households. You know, and kids, they like to hold hands and give hugs. And just imagine if they run to grandma or grandpa and they're going to give them a hug or a kiss. So it's very concerning about our kids now showing up with the virus. And these kids are having a difficult time with the virus symptoms. We have to be very cautious because we don't currently have a vaccine for our children 16 years and younger. Moving on to COVID-19 vaccinations. To date, the Pueblo has hosted 10 COVID-19 vaccination pods, and we have administered 2,156 first dose vaccinations and 1,080 second dose vaccinations. And I'm glad and fortunate that I have been able to receive my 2 doses of the vaccine, but I still must follow the safety precautions because there is still a 5% chance that I could become infected and be a carrier. The EOC has taken pre-registrations for those 18 years and older who would like to receive the vaccine. And vaccinations are provided every week on Wednesdays. So to receive a vaccination, you must be an enrolled Laguna tribal member living on or off the reservation. This includes spouses of tribal members, Laguna residents, native or non-native, living with the Pueblo boundaries. We have now extended the vaccine for Laguna tribal members living out of state. However, if you are coming from out of state, please remember you must follow your state regulations. And also remember that we have restrictions under the Executive Order Amendment number 2, which is still in place. And for more information, please contact our EOC Incident Commander, Chief John Garcia, for further instructions at 505-290-4247. Also, please visit our Pueblo of Laguna website for more information on vaccine symptoms, common questions asked, and to pre-register for the vaccinations. And reminder, once you receive a COVID-19 vaccine, you must still continue with the COVID-19 safe practices because you could still carry the virus. Getting the vaccine means that your symptoms will not be as severe if you become infected. So I encourage you to read the materials and information provided to you when you receive your vaccination and the information that our EOC puts out. And as a reminder, we are still under the current Executive Order Amendment number 2. And this can be found on the Pueblo of Laguna website. And also hard copies have been distributed to our community members. And please remember, the daily curfew is from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. Checkpoints will be determined by each respective village. And please respect what your village has put in place. And please, please don't argue with the village officials. And they have been reminded to treat you with respect when providing directives. They have your safety at heart and want the best for you. We want to keep everybody safe. And moving forward, I have implemented several directives to our Pueblo workforce to ensure that we can still provide services to the community and ensuring all COVID-19 safety precautions are being followed. I have directed mandatory testing and the use of the KN95 face mask. And many of our workforce are still working remotely and are now accessible to our community members via mobile devices. The Pueblo does have a return to work policy, which is our guide and checklist that allows us to keep our employees safe before we fully open operations, because we'll be making contact with the community. So please be patient as we continue to work towards reopening. In closing, I'd like to extend my appreciation to the community members who have been abiding by the executive orders and announcements to keep our community safe. The obedience and discipline you have shown is much appreciated. I must emphasize again, please do not visit other households. Please stay home. And please do not allow any visitors inside your home. And please wear your face mask. Stay 6 feet or more away from people. I wish you all well and thank you. So harsa me go me Jewish extra se hopa. Next year you Java Matsani. Sacha next year se hopa. Waheme dawae.